Good Thursday morning, my friends. Boy, howdy, it's going to be Saturday before I know it again. These weeks go by so fast, so fast, so fast. So, how y'all doing this morning on March 4, 2021? We're doing good. We're going to have 70 degrees and sunshine today. And I'm going to get my face outside. Y'all are going to laugh at me, but when it's sunny, I go out and I stand in. We have zillions of trees here. So the sun has to like peek through the trees. So I'll go out on the driveway and I'll look for a place where the sun's coming through the trees really good, and I'll stand there and I'll hold my face up. I'll just hold it up in the sun. And if it moves, then I'll move. Let's go over here. And then I'll go over here. I know! You gotta be crazy to wear those pants I made yesterday, right? Oh my goodness. I knew some of you would love them, some of you would hate them. Did you not see them? Look at my video that's just before this one. Oh yeah. So what do we have today in our daily devotional? We have a fresh cuppa with some whipped cream on top. A new command. John 13:34. A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. You know, I think most of us, that's just very easy. You know, when there's a disaster and people are hurt, like when that horrible thing happened in Oklahoma City with the Murrah building bombing. I think it shows how much people truly do love each other. People do love each other. People want to love each other. But so many things creep in life and make it so difficult. And then people have a way of judging. Well, if you loved me, you wouldn't do that. If you loved me, you wouldn't do that. When I get mad at Jerry, I say that. And if you loved me, you wouldn't say that to me. Oh my. We are a complicated being, aren't we? Us humans. Let's see what the lady has to say and shut up Joy. Love one another. It should be simple, but it isn't always. Jesus says to love, just love. But things, stuff, people, the self get in the way of that love. What's your particular roadblock to loving others? Sadly, more often than not, the problem with loving others is you, me. I understand that you means me too. It's easy to become self-focused and locked in on how every situation, every relationship, everything affects you. Real love for others means putting the self aside and sacrificially loving others by being concerned for their well-being and growth. We do this by giving time, energy, and help to others. Love as Jesus loves. Okay? So, I know from experience that you ladies, gentlemen, who sew, who quilt, you enjoy being with other people. You are loving to other people. I have never seen people give like quilters and sewists do. I have been involved in many things where you make like hundreds of pillowcases for children, or you make hundreds of little girl dresses for little children somewhere. Or there's just lots of different things you can get involved in, and people will just make hundreds of them. I think I made 100 pillowcases for one of those challenges. Well, it's not called a challenge, for one of those charity things one time. Rhonda Buss from Rhonda's Creative Life, if you don't know Rhonda. She's always rescuing puppy dogs. But, yeah, I think we love others. I especially love children, because so many of them are fatherless, motherless. I used to make quilts for this place in Texas. I had a friend one time who was involved with that. And I made a lot of quilts, because when a child would come there, they would give the child a quilt. And if you've followed me long enough, you remember that time in my life when I was making all those quilts for the little kids. But they said that the police would go to the home, arrest the mother, arrest the daddy, haul both of them off to jail, and the little babies laying there in squalor in nothing but a diaper. Yeah. And they take that baby away with nothing but it's a diaper. It just makes my heart bleed. And yours too, I'm sure. And you hear me say it all the time. If I have a problem forgiving someone, it's those kind of people. And I forgive them. I forgive them. Heaven only knows somebody may have treated them like that when they were a child. Something horrible might have happened to them. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. But it isn't the little child's fault. And the little child shouldn't ever have to suffer because of parents and their inability to properly parent and love a child. So thank God for all of the people who step in and help in those situations. Okay, my dear friends, do you see my fabric here? Today I'm putting away all my new fabric. I don't know, Viv and I are like having a contest to see who dies with the most fabric. Yesterday I moved all of the fabric, emails, all of the for sale things that they send you and say 65 off, 70 off, blah, blah. I moved them all to spam. I cannot look at them. I always feel like, you know, somehow it's just not right to pass up fabric that's 70% off. And then if they throw in free shipping, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm actually saving money here, helping the economy. Oh well. Anyway, I've moved all the emails to spam. So I'm going to fold up what I have left so I don't have to order another box of 25 foam core boards. I have enough fabrics already. Will somebody remind me of that? Okay, I had one of those sleepless allergy nights last night. Oh, I started out with the mountain of Kleenex next to my bed. Then I woke Jerry up. Then I went out in the kitchen and I made a cup of hot herbal tea. I had another pile of Kleenex there. Then I went down the hall to the guest room. There's another pile of Kleenex on the floor next to that bed. But guess what I discovered? I had been waking up in the morning with this hip pain. Pain. I mean, I got out of bed and I'm like, Jerry said, are you all right? Are you all right? I said, I don't know, something's wrong. My hip just hurts really bad. And then a couple hours later, it'll start to feel better. And so I had a feeling it was my bed because I sleep like a taco. I have an electric bed and the head goes up and the foot goes up, and so I put the head up. Well, if you don't put the foot up too, you just slide out of bed. So I've got the head up, the foot up, and I'm in the bed like a taco shell. So my hip, my poor hip, and I always sleep on my right side. And so, when I get up in the morning and my hip hurts. So, last night I went down the hall to the other bedroom. Well, the other bedroom has an electric bed too, but it's much different. It's very new and hardly anybody slept in it. And so it's still pretty firm. And so I put the head up a little bit, put the feet up a little bit, and I slept in it last night once I finally went to sleep about 4 a.m. And woke up this morning, no pain in my hips. So I told Jerry, we may have to move to the bedroom down the hall. He said, you know what, Joy? I might try that for my back and my pain. I don't know. When you get to be this age, we're on the, you know, people sit in the living room at night and they watch a football game or a basketball game or a movie. Jerry and I sit in our bed at night and we watch Bob and Brad, the physical therapist. Oh my, you gotta keep laughing to keep from crying, my sweet friends. All right, bye for today. I'll be back tomorrow.